Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Shadow of War look better on computer and only computer. I apologize for people on console, but let's jump straight into this. So first of all, you want to download this called Reshade. Now what Reshade does is you can use it to do a lot of things in games, but we're mainly just going to use it to make our games look better. This doesn't just work for Shadow of War, this works for other games as well. So let's jump right into it, guys. So first of all, if you click the top link in the description, you download Reshade. You can look at the FAQ to see what it's all about and everything like that. It's basically an open source program used to basically shade games differently. It's used in a lot of mods that people download and different things like that. So you just want to hit download and install it to your desktop or your downloads folder, wherever. Next, what you want to do after that is you want to open it up. So we're going to click right here and we're going to type in Reshade. Oh, misspelled quickly. Right here. And you just want to find it wherever you installed it on your computer and then click on it, okay? Once you have done this, you want to click on where it says select game to install or uninstall from, and then you want to locate your Shadow of War folder. Now, it's going to be different for me because I have my games split up between multiple hard drives, but generally for you, what you would do is you would click local disk, then you would go to program files or program files 86, find your Steam folder. Once you find your Steam folder, you want to go to common, okay? Then you want to scroll through your games and find Shadow of War right here. It's not going to say Middle Earth in front of it. So again, yours is going to be different, but on yours, you would go to local disk, then program files or program files 86, and then go to your Steam folder and then hit on Steam apps, okay? And then it'll bring you up to this. You want to double click on Shadow of War, and then you want to double click on X64, and then right here's your Shadow of War application. You want to click on that and then click open. Upon doing that, it'll tell you to select rendering API that the game uses. For a fact, I know Shadow of War uses Direct 3D 10 Plus, so you want to click on that. And this won't come up for you because I've already done it, but then you just want to hit yes if it asks you to download the files. And then what you're going to do is you're going to tick these. So you want to scroll through it a little bit. You want to do clarity, colorfulness. Scroll down a little bit more. Luma sharpen, okay? Then vibrance, and you don't really need this one. This one's checked by mistake, but vibrance, okay? And then go ahead and hit OK. Next, it should say succeeded, okay? Now, we're going to be switching over to my phone because the recording program that I use and stuff like that, Shadow of War does not, well, Shadow of War will do with the reshade, but every time I try to do the reshade while I would just like to interrupt real quick and say that the reason why the video is like really laggy and frame ratey is not actually because of the mod or the reshade visual thing. It's actually because I'm doing something with my recording program that it's not supposed to do to be able to record the game. So that's why. Do here is we're gonna look at Menace Ethel, okay? And you're looking at this, you're going, well, it looks pretty much like regular Menace Ethel. Well, what we want to do is hit the home key on my keyboard, and it'll bring this up. It actually won't bring this up in the beginning for you. You'll have to hit next a couple times. It'll just run you through a little tutorial on how to use the program. But you just want to hit next, then hit this little plus button, and then like name it Shadow of War or something like that. And then next what you want to do is check all these. So this is what the game looks like standard by default. Okay, let's add vibrance. Okay, it brought in a little bit more color, as you can see. Let's bring in sharpen. Now, sharpen is a personal preference. If you don't want it, you don't have to have it. But if you take a very close look at Talion's armor right here, you can see just how much it brings out his armor and the edges in the game. This is the big two. Colorfulness and clarity are the ones where you're going to see the biggest. Let's look at colorfulness. Bam! You see that instant transformation from no color to color? Let's do it again. The standard game, colorfulness. And here's the other big one, clarity. Pay attention to here in the background, okay? Because that's where the biggest difference you're going to see it, I'm pretty sure, is. Bam! You see that? It brings out way more of the shadows, way more of the buildings, makes it more crisp, clean, and clear without having all the other issues that you have to deal with. So once you do that, you can go ahead and hit the home button again. This will make your system not get as much FPS as it did before. That is true. But it's not going to be a ginormous FPS drop. Playing the game on all ultra settings at 1080p, I usually average about 85 to 95 FPS. That's with i5 8600K and a 1070, okay? So I usually average that. With this turned on, I only lose about 1 to 2 FPS. So it's worth it via how you get the game to look. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys can check the Reshade Me in the top link in the description. This also does not just work for Shadow of War. It works for other games as well on Steam. The games that it does not work on is any games that are on Uplay and Origin. When you turn that on, the program recognizes it as a third-party program and won't let you use your controls the way it's supposed to on those games. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.